All right, here we are once again with unbridled enthusiasm, which was kind of lacking in the last episode. My apologies for that. Economy-wise, aside from the fact that two of our worlds are being invaded at the moment, doing relatively quite well. Surprisingly, sadly enough, we did find out that the Felonal Restorers have a capital fleet of over 500,000, which, in my book, is going to be a problem. Long story short, we may or may not be completely and utterly fucked. All right, let's take a look here. Where most of this shit going to? In Federation, Frontier Outpost. We only have one of them. Probably, I don't even know where the stupid thing is. Bryas. What's this world's Bryas? Orul Albak.
Hostile fleet detected.
It's trash. We're gonna transfer it to our vassal. Which one was it? Transfer system.
Research complete.
Bryas, right? Yeah. If I can find a stupid thing. Bryas, congratulations. You have got yourself a system. They're my vassal anyway, so it's fine. Okay, there we go. That's problem's been solved. A fine gift, Human. Yes, I am well aware. Food, habitability +5, selected lineages. Where is this? Is that another Wraith?
Under attack.
That is another Wraith. Okay. All right, military fleet. Time to start killing some Wraiths. Where are you going? He is going to here. He is in my territory, though. He's just bouncing around. Mercuria. Not entirely sure what he's doing. It's just bouncing from pulsar to pulsar. It is the yellow variant. And he is doing quite a lot of damage, actually, which is less than optimal. Where's my capital fleet? Yeah, he's just bouncing from pulsar to... No, it's not from pulsar to pulsar. That's the rope. It's going to take him a little while to gnaw through that, but... Still...
Station under attack.
that is a lot of resources down the shitter. Oh, we were right behind him. He's now managed to jump into here. Okay, so let's rebuild all of this stuff. Is the cap and looks like our allied capital fleet is following us, which is rather nice. And build this energy here as well. Okay, cool. Where are you going? Okay, we should be engaged with him. All right, he's fallen right into the FTL trap, funnily enough. But this FTL trap's not going to last very long. And then he's going to move to the side of the system again.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, we've engaged him. Let's take a look. He is very low on health. How did that even happen? There is attack craft all around him. There's nothing much he can do about it. It is the yellow one, though, so there should be one more, which I think is the red one. I think we already killed the blue one. But yeah, this fight's not gonna last very long with this fleet coming in. There we go. And that's that. We actually lost a destroyer and a bunch of corvettes, but we got 91 of them. 10 battleships, 70 cruisers. We should probably scale up the amount of other ships that we have as well, now that we have the opportunity to do so. So more destroyers, just more destroyers in general. Just a lot more destroyers. We can't really do anything with that. We do want to build up these stations here. The Eternal Bastion. This system, it's pretty much ready for handover. Don't want to do it just yet because I want to keep it as a production yard for my ships. These guys don't want to talk to me yet. Nope, Artisan Troop is pretty much leaving their lips fastly locked. So yeah, that's gonna be an issue. What do we got here? The extra orbital core. Yeah, that's the Felonal Restorers capital fleet. Not entirely sure why the Ocular have decided to drop their 500 fleet power fleet into that, because there's literally no way in hell they can engage them.
Research complete.
In all honesty, the only real way we can take care of this fleet is by having them fall in a trap of the FTL variety. Why is my capital fleet not moving in here? I was about to say. Okay, so there's a strike force, Confederation of Latria. Interesting. Okay, particle lance, already have it. Arc emitter, already have it. Building cost -5 is nice. I'll just grab particle lance. It's like playing Pokemon when it comes to technology right now. We're literally just catching them all. And it was, very rapidly building up the industry on these worlds as well. Want to build a virtual combat arena on this. Some science, some more energy. There's more than enough food being produced here, so we don't really need that. What's this? Oh, we're capping out our resources again. Cool. Let's take a look here. Let's have a chat for minerals. There we go. And then we should be able to just queue up a bunch more battleships, of which we have quite a lot queued up. Perfect. So we can get more battleships, more firepower, and start to handle off the... basically try to get to at least 100,000 or maybe 150,000 fleet power in order to go against the Felnel. The main problem we have right now, we really don't have any strength. We don't have enough strength to go against the Felnel in any way, shape, or form. So, kick from Federation. No, it's not going to happen. Can we demand vassalization? No, it's not going to happen. What's this? The leader has died. Oh, no. Is that a sector leader, actually? Let's take a look here. Yep, that was a sector leader. No, thank you. Cancel. Do I have a scientist? No, I do not. That is a real shame. Because the bonuses for that would be kind of useful. We can add 2 more leaders here. That's a cheap one. We can use that. And then this one. Military one. So I guess that helps as well. So now we got all these leaders ready to go. These pops, not particularly happy with how things are going, but in all honesty, I really don't give a shit. Energy. Late game energy, always a problem. Upkeeping, that's the wrong one. That needs to be a non-power hub. Yes, power hubs, useful, not always, I'm afraid. Minerals, yep. We kind of get it to the point where where the entire game is becoming a slightly micromanagey to the point that it's starting to get annoying. The late game has quite a lot of that, I'm afraid. And the question is, can we be more? Should we be more aggressive? Maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't. It really depends on how we want to go about this. Like the amount of resources we have are not going to be enough to crush the enemy. Let's put it that way. They have a humongous amount of fleet power. They have a insane technological base, which is helping them quite a lot, to say the least. More energy. But yeah, and of course they can just throw their weight around whenever they like. So an awakened fallen empire, not always the greatest to fight against. I'm having some problems navigating the UI at the moment because I don't know. Maybe it's just that time of the day. I'm having trouble. Early onset Parkinson's. I don't know. Yes, I want to continue to deal. That was the Riggins, or I think they want to continue the deal that we have to get some of their drugs, their mind-altering drugs, out to our species, which is nice. And Eternal Bastion. this all needs to be micromanaged. It's grating, really. Okay. Like I can take this campaign in such a direction that we basically end up in a burning dumpster fire. Like that's not an issue. I can steer the ship around in the same direction like the Trump administration and just just have it burn to the ground. No problem whatsoever. But yeah, whether or not that is a good idea is a whole different question. Let's put it that way. Okay, I think I covered pretty much everything here. There's a couple of upgrades that we want to do. Some labs we want to upgrade. We're building battleships very rapidly now. We may want to take a look at the design here once again. And on top of that, we should be trading energy from minerals again. And there we go. That's done. And it allows us basically to build more battleships. Cool. Let's take a look at our ship designer, actually, specifically the battleships, because I want to know
Incoming transmission.
if we can do anything about this. Obviously, since, well, we could... The dragon plates would be the best, but that's not going to happen. Precognitive interface. And this is all kinetic artillery and stuff like that. My slot size. Kinetic artillery. Range 100, range 85, 109. Arguably significantly more strong. Beryllium, living metal, and satramine. And they will give us Teldar. Teldar crystals, kinetic weapon plus 10. Dark matter. And Eknos. Yes, I will trade that. That is a really good deal, actually. Especially considering we have a lot of these materials already. And we got Neutronium now as well. We have Zero. We pretty much have every single material in the game. Bar, I think maybe one or two. This war is starting to annoy me. We could try to engage the Wasari tribes. Not entirely sure if that would be a good idea. What I am going to do is upgrade the shipyards over in these places. Because we're going to max these bad boys off and then move our... basically our core systems all the way down here. Cup of coffee. Such good. Very well. Okay. So, should we be moving our stuff over to here? Maybe. I am very much tempted to. There's a bunch of resources that we need to pick up on here that we're currently not getting, which is fine. What I do want is this system. Why? Because of this bad boy over here. And more specifically, the tiny world that sits next to him, which is Dragon's Horde. If we can get Dragon's Horde, we can get the armor from it, then that's great. Even the dragon would be great as well. Its beam is exceptionally strong. And allows us to do whatever we want, really. Okay, so the sniper corvettes. What is against the special about them? I quickly have to check here. The torpedo boats, fairly straightforward. The snipers, though. Okay, they got gauze cannons on them. Fair enough. Small gauze cannons, 25 damage. Okay, and the torpedo ones, they do 50% of armor. And the neutron torpedoes, 200 shield damage. Devastator torpedoes. We should probably get a variant which is designed around taking down shields as well. So we should probably get a shield buster corvette. Or a shield buster, yeah. So neutron torpedoes and a small... Actually, we want to... It's very much in your face, isn't it? Yeah. So let's autocomplete this design. Let's get a shield in here. Okay, we're again over our energy, so shield buster. And all this thing does is destroy shields. That's the whole point of this ship design. Okay, so again, the joy of the trade. If I can find a stupid thing. But it's, of course, that's not. That's just, of course, yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, for minerals. There we go. Yep, there we go. Unity and all that jazz. A mutter. Can't really do anything with that. What's this? The Confederacy of Alutria gives an insult. Okay. And what the hell? Okay, so the drill from Confederation is now a thing. You have squandered your glorious cultural heritage with your reprehensible actions, Democratic Crusaders.
Construction.
How strong is Volutria, by the way? I'm very curious, because my fleet is just consistently expanding. Whereas all of these guys, well, they're orbital mind. This is one of my favorite buildings in the game. Orbital mind control laser, because, you know, why not make it a thing cooler by putting the word laser in front of it, right? Okay, so nothing. Still not building any. Oh yeah, right. We're building shield busters. A lot of shield busters. Cool. I don't know how many. Yeah, we're building another 30. Tagel have vassalized the Drillfin Confederation. They probably have a significant amount of resources as well. Yeah, Celestial Throne. Yeah, I was afraid of that. We need to do something about this. Same thing with this. Sky Temple. These are all autonomous fabricators. It's only one world as far as I can remember. Let's take a look at some of these other worlds they have. Yeah, these are all trash tier worlds. They only have 2 real worlds that have good stuff on them. Association, yeah, that's fine. Democratic Utopia. Now the mandate's been introduced as well. Oh, and we are at peace. What did we lose? Did we lose anything? No, we kept all of our capital worlds. That's very nice. And now we're making 800 energy a turn. 800 energy per month. Holy shit. That is a lot of resources. That is, on a scale of WTF, mate, that is just ridiculous. Mineral silos, just upgrading those. We generally don't really use those, but, you know. Sometimes you just gotta go all the whole distance. Agrarian and all that jazz. Eternal Bastion. Just upgrading all this shenanigans. More energy as we're growing our population. We basically captured 150 tiles or 125 tiles worth of population, which is significant to say the least. Our mineral income is ridiculous. We're pretty much starting to climb towards our mineral cap in terms of fleet power. And we're just artillery battleship, standard class. Maybe I should mess with some of the cruiser designs.
Construction complete.
Cruiser. Okay, let's take a look here. Torpedoes, yes. More torpedoes, yes. And medium slots. And let's put some neutrons in this. And the smalls, it's going to be right in your face, so... Shield Buster, absolutely. This I am not particularly happy with. Okay, that should be better.
Research complete.
Shield Buster Cruiser. There we go. Okay, particle lands. Not that we needed it, but you get the general idea. Planetary sensor range, planetary shield generator, and once again we are
Research complete.
outstripping our ability to spend energy. What's this? Alien space station. What? I thought I already had access to those guys, but apparently not. I was gonna have to talk to them. Hold on. For minerals, again, minerals-wise, we're just completely getting out of control now. Minerals +5. Explosives, we don't even use. Ship hull points. Yes, it's gonna take 60 months. Cool. Okay, now we want to build a observatory, a fleet academy, battleship cruiser, destroyer corvette yards, and we will do the same with these guys, even though I need to get more fleet shenanigans. Actually, I just realized something. Crew quarters, ship upkeep, synchronized defense. There's no additional bonuses, is there? No. Corvettes, Fleet Academy, Cruiser, yeah, there we go. Industrial World, that's all being sets. Trade District, all being sets. Cruiser, oh, nope. And that's going to be Corvette, Destroyer, Fleet Academy, Cruiser, and Battleship. Crew Quarters, maybe. Yeah, let's throw Crew Quarters in there as well. This last one, it's all being done. Same with these ones. Corvettes, that's synchronized defenses. I don't want that. Destroyer, Fleet Academy, cruisers, perfect. Okay, perfect. Basically, we are building a massive, basically we're building a fortress down here. This is going to be ridiculously set up. We're going to need to put some pretty crazy stuff in here. Let's go to the long-range trapper design, which is pretty much ready to go. Same thing with the short-range trapper. It's got a bunch of flak turrets in it, autocannons, etc. So we are going to need to build a long-range trapper. And we're going to do it right next to the Palatial District, because that's where I expect my capital fleet to be. And then we're going to build a bunch of long-range trappers perpendicular to it as well. So basically, at all these angles, it's going to be
Construction complete.
about 25 energy a month to upkeep all of this. But it's, in my opinion, it's going to be worth it, because we'll be able to just drop anybody that just jumps in onto our capital world will not be able to get away. Will be super heavy fire coming in. Hold on, the long-range trapper does have...
Research complete.
Yeah, this should be Ripper autocannon, really. Kinetic artillery, even. Not enough power. Okay. Minefield, maybe? +5. Okay, but what else did we say here? Shield dampener. We already have the... Okay, so there's shield dampener on there. Energy is fine, so let's just save this as the long-range trapper design as well. Cool. Energy, once again, we got way too much, to the point that we should probably start spending again, because our economy is booming, and that is what we like to see. That is what we like to see. Of course, the fact that we're building a ton of ships is helping as well. Let's get the shield buster cruisers out on the fleet. We are rapidly approaching our naval capacity. But we do have the Grand Fleet modifier on top of this. Where did we just get this? Did we just get a bunch of suppressed faction modifiers? Oh, thanks for telling us that there was a war in heaven, everybody. After a long and bloody fight, the Fundal Restorers has emerged victorious in the world against Inari Mediators. They defeated the precursor empire, has fully been annexed by the old rival, and fell no stand triumphant in the undisputed dominant power in the galaxy. Those empires who sided with the Inari Mediators are now without protection of their former masters and have been stripped of numerous planets that were given to empires that supported the winner. For now, an uneasy peace reigns over the galaxy. Boof. And they're all gone. Great. Well, that will wrap up this episode as the war in heaven has ended. And we didn't even know it was raging. Until next time, take good care of yourselves. And, of course, each other. Here's your damn longer episode, damn it. 25 minutes. Jesus Christ.